Hey guys, I'm iTantrum604 and today I'll be presenting to you my first ever gameplay commentary. This is a high kill, high damage game with Loba and I've worked very hard to get to this point, so let's get straight into it. So I start off getting landed on. I never intend to land on people, but they usually follow my pred trail, which really isn't cool. So they basically let RNG decide their fate. Over here we run into people retreating from Gauntlet. I grab the high ground and pick up 2 easy kills. Always remember to constantly use Loba's passive. In this case, I found a purple shield and was able to give my teammate my blue. It does not hurt to glance any and all surrounding buildings you walk by. Alright, so this next engagement starts off with a scan letting me know that I can easily grab the high ground for the quick advantage. So after that, these guys are pretty toast. So I'd like to use this time to talk about landing zones and how important they are. Just like breakfast, you gotta start your day right. So I'm always going for high kill games, but I don't want to die straight away, to RNG. Say someone could land on a purple shield havoc and I just get a Mozambique and a Evo, right? So basically the idea is you want a safe landing zone with multiple rotations from which you can close in on multiple opportunities. Alright, so moving from Gauntlet, I grab the high ground once again, knowing that it's most likely safe. I get a knock and identify that his teammate's a caustic, so I can't let him lock those doors. I immediately destroy those and go to the other side. He chokes the trap. I'm able to kick the door without setting it off, thus shooting it, and I go in for the wipe. Alright, so at this point my teammate fell victim to the sweatiest players in this pub game, so I just go for the high ground. I'm like, screw it at this point. I run into a red shield Wraith. I get the kill on her. I know I'm in danger. I can shield swap that. I run up to the cliff where they're on so that they can't shoot me, and this is where I can try and get my getaway. I kind of mess up the climb, but I'm able to recover. I get a good slide jump onto these stairs here, and I highly doubt that they can chase me that quickly, so I knew I bought some time there. I burglar's best friend up there, and then I immediately go for the Phoenix kit because I know they're going to try and push me. They want me. These are the guys that killed my teammate. These are the sweatiest dudes, and patience is key. I know they're going to climb up on me, and if I play it off right, like, they'll do it, man, and that's an easy knock. And what I'm always trying to do in 1v2 situations is make it a 1v1, man, in the most safest way possible. And if I can't get that, then I'll most likely back out of the fight. So I get that knock, and Mirage, man, he goes invisible. I miss a bunch of shots on this dude. Bamboozles the heck out of me, man. Like, I was really clueless and shitting my pants at this point. I'm like, okay, man, screw it. I'm going back on high ground. And then after I was popping this battery, I knew I had it in the bag pretty much. I dropped down on him, choke some more shots, choke a little more, just get the squad wipe, and then grab the high ground and heal. That's pretty much what's going to happen here. There's that third party. He had a self-revive. I had it in the bag. So I immediately start running. I can't loot any of the boxes. There's a third party behind me. I think they throw a bang ult. So like I said earlier, if it doesn't look like I can get the first knock to make it a 1v1, then I'm most likely just going to back out, try and find another opportunity. Alright, so next clip is basically rinse and repeat. I'll use this time to explain how these high kill games are pretty much luck based. In this case, I had the circle pull towards me, so I was able to clean up in third party most of the time, getting easy kills, barely having to move around. So I'll begin to explain now what a good third party is. Ideally, you want to have 2 teams and not really more fighting, and you want to get the team that wins, basically, when they're weak. that's a pretty good third party. But in this case, I just went face first into what I think was 6 teams, and I found that out later. I thought it was maybe 3 teams, and 2 teams were getting at it, and I thought I could get some easy kills, but it ended up not being that way. Alright, so that was a fairly easy squad wipe. Here I go up the zip line. I see a bunch of people having the tango. I decide to land on this roof, and I think I immediately take damage here from a sniper. So there's 2 teams kind of under me, I think. So when I threw that arc, I saw the bang all, and I immediately get lasered, and I tried to disengage from that fight, and I immediately have to disengage from another fight. So I decided safe enough in this building to pop a battery. Another good thing to note that another ideal aspect of a third party is to have the teams to be close range fighting. In this case, everyone was long range at this point, and when I found that out, I immediately went over to see if I can spot any picks. They began close range fighting where I'm about to arc over with my jump, and I'm able to pick up an easy knock on this Bangalore, I think. Or no, it was a Loba. And then their teammate Bangalore, I'm able to sneak a heal right in front of her. She throws a nade at me. Doesn't really do anything. I just go aggressive. Reload my guns before I fully engage. So there's this little peek right here. I knew she wasn't going to expect it, so I just go straight for it. I'm able to beam her. And I know there's some remaining teams here that were fighting. They got close range as well on the other side. So I went for the winners of that fight. Here I go. Grab the high ground. Assess. I think I hear a Bangalore to my right side. So loud. I get some damage off, which tells me that she has to heal now. So her teammate isolated. I can get a 1v1. You don't always have to knock to get a 1v1. So here I go. Pretty easy kill. I immediately heal because I know Bangalore is probably far, and she may be just too scared to push. So I still watch for her. Always be aware. I never trust the audio in this game. I'm always being aware. Alright, so at this point, I knew I could get the 20 bomb. And after this circle, playing safe wasn't going to be an option. If I wanted to get all the kills, I would have to make a move, risky moves, and I would have to execute them perfectly. I hate to say it, but sometimes you just got to have balls and you just got to go for it, man. So here I catch a dude climbing, and I just immediately go for the damage. And I ended up getting the knock. I should have got it way earlier, but he ends up taking the portal. Usually you want to, if you're chasing through that portal, it's risky. Reload your guns and wait a second for the revive and go for it. So here I go. I went for the thirst, which is a very dumb idea. I still end up killing her. I'm able to get out of this surprisingly. I can go for a Phoenix kit, and in this second, I'm thinking 100% that Bangalore, who was Wraith's teammate, is going to kill me, but I'm able to get it off, and lo and behold, I find her in a bush, and I'm able to beam her, but I do choke. In this case, I end up misclicking, and you'll see. It's pretty bad. So first, I switch my gun, and then I punch. Switch the wrong gun and punch. So that was pretty bad. But I'm able to recover it. Alright, and that's all for the commentary. I'm going to let the last fight speak for itself. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Separated, no way. They had a little plan.
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies.
No! The audio!
Recharging my shield.
Fucked up.
Healing. Round
She
She went
overshot.
over.
It's a lifeline.
Recharging my shields. Don't drive in position. Oof, I've got a minute. Recharging shields.
Let's go, baby.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Huh? What? I don't know. All I know, I'm gonna fucking save that.